Next up for the reading is Libra. Libra. Hello, Libra. Hello. You've got some emphasis going on this month in the several houses, actually. First, I think I will start with the fact that you've got Venus in the fifth house in Aquarius. Has been there for a little while. It's going to be there till the end of March. With Venus in the fifth house, that's a good thing. That means you're probably a flirting. I don't know to what extent you're flirting, but I could see potential flirtations afoot. And that's a good thing. Also, just could mean you're more loving with your partner or with your, with others or with your children. Those that you date and go out with. Nothing serious, the fifth house, but dating and that type of thing. Also, gambling. You could be lucky in taking chances. I would, in your business. You have your own business. You can smooth things over with Venus there. So it's not a bad place for it to be, especially for you, Libra. And since it's Aquarius, right? They vibe with Libra, air signs. Also, there's some emphasis in work and health. It's all throughout the month of March. You've had emphasis in your work and your health. Your health might have been affected, maybe, or your work might have been affected, maybe. And it might have began around the 6th of the month when there was a new moon in this area of Pisces. And that new moon was conjunct Neptune. So it is possible that there was some confusion with work, like the work that you do. You might find that you had to do the work, then go back over the work, or something happened in work that was confusing and was almost deceptive. And it might have even made you frustrated because you felt like you were deceived or duped or betrayed in some way. I can see that happening in some way. Now, I can tell you how this played out with a person I know with Libra rising, and I'll see if you can relate to this. A person that I know who has Libra rising at birth is a person who works on electrical and plumbing and took on a job. And at that job, he decided to bring on a friend or a person to help him with said job because it was, running behind and he needed to get some help. And he told the person, when I finish with this job, I'll give you $900 because of the money that he was supposed to get. The problem is that the person who's paying for the job is, paying in installments, kind of nickeling and diming on the job. And this person stepped in and took the money or went directly to the boss with the money and demanded his money over, he kind of stepped over the middleman. And so the Libra rising was deceived and did not get their pay. See, things like that. That's work related. Also, you've got to think smart in the month of March because Mercury is retrograding there. So that was part of that Mercury retrograding communication. Get everything stated in writing. Have everything written out. Get everything as clear as possible in the area of work. Okay, that's my advice for work for you Libra risings. This also applies to your health. So if you're feeling any issues with your health, I would definitely take care of it and go and see a professional and don't let anything slide. As of for your partnerships, well, you're healing your partnerships because Chiron has gone into Aries in the 7th house of partnerships. And the thing is there, yes, it could be a little painful sometimes because you got to go through things you don't want to deal with. You might have to grow up or deal with issues that you thought you'd never have to deal with. But here it is. It's healing it. And even though it might hurt a little bit at first, and there might even be some tears at first, once you're healed, wow, it could just lead to something amazing. And I can really see this being played out on the 20th of March. This is when the full moon is in Libra. And that's going to be in your first house of the rising sign of Libra. right? The first house. But then the sun is going to be in Aries, and that's the seventh house. So the emphasis is going to be on the partner, and the sun's going to be on the partner, but your emotions are going to be on you, on you. And so that's going to be a day that you really should be aware of in a deep way, how your emotional self is affecting your partnerships, which is outside of you. And so be aware of the 20th. And this could be all partnerships, marriage, significant other, and business. As for your money, that is also emphasized this month. Money, because Mars is going to be in the eighth house of money, and Uranus is transiting now the eighth house of money. And so in this area, you might find suddenly that people are giving you more money. If you got money coming to you, I see money coming. I do. And here's the thing, the money could come out of the blue, out of nowhere. You're thinking, wait a minute, I just got all this money. Where did it come from? If you got people that owe you, I think some may come through. Just be aware of your money and what's due to you in the month of March, and put your emphasis in it, your intention in it, and your action in it. And money could definitely come to you in the month of March. So good luck with that, Libra. Okay? All right.